Okay, so that's not what I want to show. All right. So after this, we are going to do some code lab reviews. And let's go ahead and get on with today's demo. And by the way, today's target goals are flexible columns, FlexR blocks, GitHub blocks, and Flex snap bars. So if you're still stuck on inline block, go ahead and get on that as quickly as possible. If you haven't submitted the assignments you have completed, please submit them as soon as possible so we can track your progress and help you where you need. What else here? There's one more thing I wanted to mention. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of the assignments. I'm going to help do them right now. So if you're feeling behind, you can always look at this demonstration and follow along for your own practice. Okay.
You don't have a joke today?
Sorry?
You don't have a joke?
I do have a joke. Let me save it for the end here. So if you guys make it to the end, I'll have some good jokes. I'm glad you guys like them. I was killing myself with them. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's do this. This is GitHub blocks. It's a pretty animated assignment. So let's go ahead and pick the type of images we're going to use. You don't have to pick the exact images that I'm going to pick here. Let me go ahead and move my zoom around. Okay. I like this guy. Save image. I'm gonna save it. Let me not open this here in front of you guys. Well, it doesn't matter here. W1D3 code. New folder. Fleck. Plotting our blocks. Okay. Oh, and I see, that I remember what I was going to say. I seen some of you skip the GitHub assignment. We are going to touch up on GitHub in a couple days. If you haven't figured out how to do that yet, it is a bit of a learning curve, but we'll get through it. Oh, where was I? Here. This guy. Second image. I just need, I think, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 6 more. I like this guy. You guys don't have any jokes for me?
I mean, my
I'm
jokes.
actually terrible at jokes.
Make sure they're appropriate. That's why I picked all those quirky jokes.
Well, sure. Why did the monkey fall out of the tree?
Why?
He was dead.
Oh.
Why did the second monkey fall out of the tree?
Why?
He was stapled to the first. Why did the third monkey fall out of the tree?
Tell
monkey
us.
See, monkey do.
Okay.
How do you fit an elephant in a fridge?
I don't know this.
Hell if
I
I
like
know.
this too.
You what?
How do you
Hell
fit
if
an
I know.
You open the refrigerator door and you put it in.
Yeah. Okay. How do you fit a giraffe in a fridge?
You open the door, put it out.
You open the door, you take the elephant out, and you fit the giraffe in.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm just opening my GitHub. I mean my Visual Studio. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I just need 2 more. All right. Where are we? 2 more. What about this guy here? What is this guy doing? He's gonna put a turkey in the machine. All right, so I've got all my images. I'm gonna minimize everything behind this. And this one as well. So I got 1, 2, 3. That's going to be the first layer, then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So because I have so many images and it looks a little messy, I'm going to make an images folder inside my plotting my blocks folder. And then I'm going to drag. Oh, why can't I drag? Okay, if I hold down the command and just start clicking these all, should be able to do it now. Okay, got my images, index.html, and then I'm going to do style.css. And here at index.html, I'm going to make a boilerplate. And then here, I'm going to link my CSS. And then I'm going to do a header. And, oh, I got rid of the example code. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm just going to open it anew. I got to go quick here because I really want you guys to do the next project together. Stop me if I am doing something that is not understood, okay? So I'm not going to do so many status checks here. Oh, no. And the point of this assignment is to use flex. So we are going to use flex here. Okay, so we have this here. And I'm going to pull up my CSS here to the right. What's the title? GitHub blocks. I'm going to change the document here. Okay. Now I want to view this while at work. That's a big title. I'm gonna make it H3 then. By the way, fun fact here. Why, this is not part of the curriculum, you don't need to know this, but why do you think we use different heading levels or header levels instead of just p tags for everything? Why not just make everything a p tag when we are building a website?
Because for certain accessibility reasons, you're able to call out the headings versus different layers of the context of everything based on, you know, title, description, and then a paragraph.
Yes. So when there's visually impaired users, they can still use technology to get through a website. But if we just make everything p tags and just change the font size and bold, how will they? The text reader that they use reads these things, and when it gets to this level, it will say heading level 3. So in reality, this is not the best practice here to just change the size based on the heading level. We want to do an H1 generally, but for the sake of just saving time here, I'm going to do heading level 3. And now my title's here moved at the center. I do want to give it a little padding. No. Margin. Excuse me. 10 pixels. Margin bottom. 10 pixels. And now I have 3. I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say there's 3 rectangles. So I'm going to work on the rectangles one at a time. Or no, first I'm going to build this rectangle, make it a blue background, give it a certain dimension. This one, and then this one as well. I'm going to change the background color on this one so I know what size it is, and then I'll change it back to white. Okay. So within this body, I'm going to say, I'm going to put everything, all those 3 rectangles in one div, and I'm going to call that div main content. Class equals. And I'm gonna be unoriginal here and just name it by sections. I'm gonna just call it section 1, 2, 3. So div times 3 class section 1 section 2 section 3. Okay. All right. So now I want to touch section 1 and say background color light blue. I want to give it a certain height. I'm going to say 250 pixels. So let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's way too big. Still too big.
I was gonna point out something, if I may, Joshua.
Yes.
You in your browser, is that one currently zoomed in, or is that 100%?
That is a good question. I am zoomed in, but I'm zoomed in for the purpose of demonstrating. So this may not be exactly proportional to what you guys are doing in the pixel amount. So what I could do then is just make everything bigger and make this bigger. Okay. I think 250 is still good. And because I want the main content to encapsulate everything and give it a certain width, I'm going to say main content width. How big is it on the? If this is 250, maybe this is 600. Okay. Now I just need to make it centered. So margin 0 auto. Okay. Maybe a little bit bigger. All right, that's good enough for me. Okay. And I just got to do this 2 more times. So I'm going to copy the same rule and change it twice. Just need to change this to 2, this to 3. Change this color to pink. And this one I'm going to make orange. Then later I'll just leave it to be white. Great. Now they do have a little space in between. I can add margin, but there is another way I can do this. I can just add a break tag, and that creates the space. Okay, so now we have something to work with. So inside this first div, I'm going to call it 3 images. So I'm going to say image times 3. And at each image, I'm going to press enter so that I can see what I'm working with. And now I'm going to press slash, pull up my images folder, call the first one, and it is really big. So I'm going to affect all the images by just grabbing all the images here. And I think the platform says the height of the images, how much they should be. Height 200 pixels, yeah. There we go. So now we have our first one. And I'm going to call him boxing cat. Second one, dino cat. Third one, oof. What's the name I can give this guy?
Nerd cat.
Lab cat. There we go. All right. And I'm just going to no, I'm not going to do that. That's too much work. I'm just going to do another image times 3. And I wonder if I format the page. No, it's not going to indent them here. I got to do that. Okay. Oh, no, wait. There's only 2 images on the second layer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to call this guy the turkey cat. Images. Flying cat. we're gonna check you if you always put an alt here. So that this is good practice. Always fill out the alt here. That's essential to know for your test.
And the alt can be the same for all of them, right?
Right. It has to be in case for some reason your image doesn't load. It's got to be something that's a placeholder that says what the image is supposed to be.
Okay.
Does it have to always, does it have to use like underscores or can it just be regular text?
It can be regular text. I just have 2 words. I'm just so used to putting underscores for everything that's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
In fact, it would probably be better if you just use regular text without underscores. Okay, so I got 3 more cats. So this is worker cat. Is this an astronaut or a scuba diver? I'm just gonna call him helmet cat. Okay. And what's this last one here? Butterfly cat? All right, so now they're all in there. We need to give them some spacing. So let's look at how we should space this. So for this middle section, I'm gonna say display flex. And justify content. Space evenly. Okay. And also want a vertical align. No, that's inline block. Align items. Center. Great. Okay. So now we got to do that for just 2 more rectangles and we'll be done. Oh wait, do we have to affect the color of the header? Well, we can touch the font, but let's just skip that for now. Okay. So section 3. Let's just copy all of this and then change the justify content. Say space between. That looks a little bit more accurate because they're all the way at the end here. And for the one in the top, I'm going to say space around. Okay, and I'm done. So there you go, guys. That's this assignment. It shouldn't take you that long. Once you get a grasp of the rules, you can do it as fast as I did, okay? If you haven't done this, you can reference this video on how to handle this project. Now, oh, I do want to keep sharing, but let's just use this as a segue. Does anyone have any questions about how I did that? Nope. Okay. All right, so let's then go on to the next section here. Does anyone speak French?
Yes, I do. I speak.
Bonjour. Well, I don't speak French, but how do you pronounce this name?
Which one?
Piet, Piet.
Which
Oh, you're not sharing your screen, by the way, Josh.
Okay. This one here.
Yeah, Mondrian.
Okay. Don't ask me to repeat that. But what David said, I really like this artist. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split off into groups and try to recreate this piece of art. You can do it using flex or inline block. More points if you can do flex. But you can also use both if you need to. Okay. So let's go ahead and create these groups. We'll split up and then we'll meet at the end of the hour. Good luck. Three, four. Oh, sorry, Christian. I should have unchecked you for joining a room.
All good.
Did it so fast.
Don't forget to pause your recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, welcome back, everyone. To Connor's group. I know I asked you guys to present, but you guys were just behind Joseph's group. So I'm gonna ask them to present. And if anyone else got it, I'm sorry if I, missed you. I saw you guys were all really close. So here it is. All right, let's talk about how we got here. Did we use only flex or did we use other rules as well?
Brandon, you want to lead this?
Oh yeah, go on. Sorry. We used a lot of we used border left a lot because that was we pretty much got stuck in between the beginning of this. We had different colors and we wanted to just shade out our red by making it, I guess you could say, bigger.
We
So
actually
get the
we
full-
just used flex to be real with it because we used borders, but that has nothing to do with the other side of it.
Okay.
And we created our mains, which this is actually a box right here, this black piece, and this is white space, which made it so we didn't have to get confused with creating the two boxes in this red space.
Right. There's so many ways you can approach this. You can make a giant box with a black background and then have these white and red boxes move in the background. Or you can make, like you just said, a black box that's really small with a white background. So there's a lot of ways that we can handle this. So good job. You guys should be proud of yourself. I know there's other groups. Since we have another minute left, let's go ahead and show another group. Hate to kill you guys' progress. Go ahead. Any other group if it would like to present.
You can go.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want me to present?
You can see my screen, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is what, okay. Go ahead, Matthew.
Honestly, we did not use very much flex at all. This is very much a Frankenstein beast. The way we went about it is we kind of split it into two parts. The top half with the red square is essentially one giant like square, and then we have two white boxes kind of overlapped on top of that with black borders around the left, the bottom, and the top.
Okay.
That was how we got the top half done. The bottom half, we were struggling for a little bit, and we were just tinkering with things until it fit together, to be honest. Kind of similar situation. We have that blue box with the top border and the side border, and then we squeezed a white box next to it with some side borders, and then we messed with some margins and got our two little side boxes on the very side there and just added borders to it.
Okay.
But we did use flex for the bottom half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we just kept moving the boxes until it all came together.
Nicely done.
Mhm.
Well done, guys. Let's go to, I guess, one more group before we break out into so proud of you guys. Ramon's group.
I'll go.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
All right. We needed about 5 more minutes, but I think you can kind of see where we were going with this. Just let me know when you can see it.
Okay.
So like we had this part going, and then, you know, I just needed to resize these two.
Yeah.
And then it would be basically kind of like this. And we used flex the whole time. We did a lot of like these two white containers, we made a flex container and then we flexed column down. And then we added a red box and kind of made this like row 1. And then we created a row 2, added a blue and a white box, and then we did another flex container with 2 other little ones. And so we use, you know, flex start, flex direction column.
Okay.
And just put kind of margins, like we created the black background and then put the margins, which is how we got the spaces.
Okay. Well done, guys.
Thanks.
Any other group would like to present? Okay. If not, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. Well done, guys. Do you guys feel like artists now?
Definitely.
Yeah, we can go with that. Yeah.
Did you get into the mind of Piet? How do you say it, David?
Piet Mondrian, I don't know. But we didn't come close to the worth of the painting.
I'm sorry. So
how do you say his name, David?
let me find the title again. It was like
it's Piet.
Piet.
Piet, and then last name is Mondrian.
Mondrian.
Mondrian. Piet Mondrian. Nice. Yes. Okay. Well, good job, guys. Did you guys like this more than the flag?
Wait. We need your joke.
Well, okay. I have it ready, but we have to break out into groups for code reviews since we went overtime. I'll have it at the very end here. So that's an incentive to stay around. Stay around for the very end, and I'll have the jokes ready. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll meet up at 5 Central to do any questions and review. Okay. Talk to you guys. Bye.
5 Central, that means 4 MST.
Yeah. Mountain time, not Central. I'm in Central now, so I'm just trying to adjust this.